rocking with the best. What's up with the gang, man? Shout out to all my folks, man. If you just now tapped with me in 2026, welcome to Kicking It with Ken. It's your host, Young Ken. To all my old subscribers and followers, if you've been rocking with me since 2023, shout out to y'all. Appreciate y'all, man. You know, the gang back. We've been working on some things. I know it's been a minute. But I'm back. You know what I'm saying? We had to get some videos situated. We had life going on. We got married and things. Had more kids and things. You know what I'm saying? Life just been lifing. Horizon been getting broader. But I had to make sure I made it back to this though. You know, I've been worried about having the right setup, having the right camera, having the right situation. And I said, fuck it, we gotta do what we gotta do. You feel me? Sometimes you just gotta lock in and go for the win. And that's what we gonna do, man, you feel me? It ain't perfect, but y'all stick with me. We finna get the situation right. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna work through the errors. Y'all gonna be right here with me. I ain't gonna shy from it. I ain't gonna hide from it. I'm gonna get straight to it. And mostly because it's really something that I feel been calling me. And it's not too often in life that we get this calling that you know what it is and you can attack. And I mean, I've been knowing what this was for a long time. Life has revealed itself along the way. Situations change. Paths don't always stay the same. But one thing always remained. A few things did, but you get the point. I knew that face to face, something was that we was gonna have to make. And every time I shied away from it, it stayed on my mind. And, you know, I had times where I felt like, man, you behind the ball, you too late. Folks done already did this and that. And that was already my first issue right there. Comparing myself to anybody else. And that's what I want to get at today, man. Don't give up on what you got going. It don't matter how long you feel it's taking you, how long you feel you should have took to get it done. If God put it on your heart and you can still think to do it, go on and get it done. Or at least try to. You know, nothing's perfect and there's never the right time. So those lies we tell ourselves to prevent us from moving on to the next level, throw that shit out the window, I'm telling you. The best time is yesterday. The next best time is right now. You're gonna fall. You're gonna stumble. You're gonna fail. That's all a part of the process. We're in a society where we want to be just so quick to take, bake, and make. In this cookie cutter society, nobody wants to go through the rough edges on their own. You want to take the next man's plan and apply your effort, but not the same motion or momentum and think you just gonna hit gold. That shit don't work like that. I promise you. Best thing you can do, when the ball's in your court, ball out. The longer you think about the shot, the longer you go without taking the shot. You're going to just have to chance it. Something got to give, and if it don't, that just lets you know that you're on to the next. Like, just imagine trying to live the next motherfucker's life knowing that you can't do it right. You can't live somebody else's life. You can imitate, but you can't be the next motherfucker. It just don't work. You, they, them. You get where I'm going, you can't be too. But imagine trying to imitate the next folks' life and you do that shit wrong. You don't get the results they got. You're not adding up to what they got. You're not in the same place you think they are. And you wonder why. How hard is it to try and be who the fuck you want to be? I don't get it. Are you that embarrassed? Are you that ashamed of yourself? Or the real question is, have you been faking this shit so long that you don't know who you are. And 9 times out of 10, that's what it is. Everything is like this and like that and like the same damn thing. And there's no originality left. I mean, there is, but that shit seems so limited that when you catch somebody with it, they seem to have crazy aura, crazy glow, and it's, no, I'm just my own motherfucker. You know? I don't look or talk or sound or walk or eat or think like nobody else. And folks can't tend to do that. It blows my mind to see somebody live the human experience every day to the bare minimum potential. Like, to have this vessel to be capable of so much shit and you are using 2% of it. But then got the damn nerve to complain about life. What was me? What was, like, mother, like, what? Are we for real? If I could do you one favor, it don't matter where you are in life right now, what point, what stage you at. This is going to save you so much time if you really apply this shit. Put the front down, pick up who you are. Be yourself. It sounds simple. Sound real simple, I know. Be who God intended you to be. It don't matter who like it or who don't. Even if you don't know exactly who that is, you know who it ain't. And you know that shit you got going on every day of your life is what it ain't. Right? So what? You start doing what you meant to do, or you try and go down a road that you're not familiar with. You're going to lose folks. Folks going to judge you. Folks going to talk about you. Newsflash, guess what? You keep living the life you living right now, you're going to lose folks. Folks going to judge you. It's going to be the same shit. Only difference is you're going to feel so incomplete on the inside. Why? Because imagine being rejected and turned away, living the life that you saw someone else be accepted for. That got to be a different type of hurt. And then in the same breath, imagine knowing this ain't even who I really am. This ain't even who I really want to be. I'm telling you right now, it's not too late. But you keep sitting there and wasting your time, and it soon will be. You could still be exactly who you was intended to be, but you got to do a few things, man. One, you got to stop trying to live your life for other people's approval. And two, you got to stop letting social media and the internet influence you and lie to you on what it should look like or what it should be. That shit will lead you on a path that you can't run down. Because, first off, living your life for other people's approval, newsflash, in the real world, in society, besides your loved ones, your day-to-days, and sometimes even some of them, people don't give a fuck about you. You walk by in traffic, you bump somebody, you may say, excuse me, they say, excuse me, and then they never think about you again. Yet you're so worried about what the next folk think about what you got going on. I promise you, that keeps you from doing and attempting 80% of anything that comes to your mind. Because if it ain't cool, if everybody else ain't doing it, if it look too different, you too damn embarrassed or too shy to try it. We are all blessed and gifted and skilled. Some in things different and vary from others. And the same abilities that God bless you with, you cannot be using them because your boy said that shit lame. Or you don't see a way to make a quick bag off it right now. Anything worth value and worth having is worth time and effort that you gotta put into it. Life ain't a bunch of get rich quick schemes. Folks that get those are fortunate. Some are lucky, but a lot of the times money is handed down. You are not about to strike gold. But if you do, shit, bravo to you. 9 out of 10 though, you about to have to bust your ass. Which is cool. Just put the work in. Find out where you work best and then put hell of that work in. You have to get results from that. You have to. There's just no other way. That's how results come. Do work. Do hell of that work. Do it efficiently. Efficiently, I must say. So do work. Do hella work efficiently. Get results. Ta-da! And another one is living life by social media, what you see on Instagram, what you see on TikTok, what you see on Facebook, what you see on YouTube. If you didn't know, you are only seeing what the user wants you to see. You see 35 seconds of happy times, of money being spent, and you don't see the hours of video recording that went into it, the editing that goes into it, or the biggest one, the life they live in when they're not recording. Them big time ballers ain't balling every day when the camera's off. And some of them only balling when the camera's on temporarily. That shit be not legitimate, be fake, be knockoff. It be a lot of shit you just can't get close to touch and see. But yet you so worried about trying to look and impress and do what the next folk do that you gonna go broke, spending your life instead of investing. You trying to look like the part instead of working and becoming the part. That shit is so backwards. But society tells you that's what it is. That's what's in. You gotta pop your shit if you're a female. You gotta get it out of, you already know. I'm telling you right now, real ambition, real hustlers, they move totally different. I'll never knock your hustle, whatever it is. However you hustle, you're gonna have to put some work in. And that work doesn't equate to what you post on social media. So stop being so fucking heavily influenced by that. And if nobody else told you, you are a fucking star. As of right now, you are special. You are different. You are uniquely made. Just the way you are. And you don't gotta change that shit for nobody. The sooner you realize that, the sooner you can heal yourself, the sooner you can be and do what you was meant to do. Hell, I know it hurts. I know it's scary. I know it get hard. Not knowing what's next. Not knowing, is this the way? Not knowing, where is this gonna lead me to? But you gotta be able to do that shit full-heartedly and know that, you know what? This is what I felt. This is what I knew to do. So I executed. It's all about learning how to execute. Learn how to execute. And watch the difference that you make in your life. Watch the difference that God shows you. When you execute when you're supposed to. Not when you see someone else do it. Not because someone else said you should. But because you felt a conviction and you know that it's time to go. Right? So you can get back to, I know there was once a time where we all had this feeling, where we all felt like 100 grand, like couldn't shit stop us. The man. And if you still feel like that, God bless you, fam, and spread that light. But if you done lost it along the way, sometimes life will have you lose a spark. You may feel like you lose a step, lose a little thunder, and it make you wonder. But you ain't got to second guess it. You can lose it and get it right back. Nobody's perfect. Every step you take don't always gotta be up. Sometimes you gotta do the cha-cha and do the merengue to figure out that I don't need to backpedal. I need to proceed and go forward. You can get your life on track. You can get your life back. You gotta just slow down. Really look at your plan. If you don't have a plan, write one down. Focus. Think about it. If you don't know how to put one together, tap in. You know somebody who plans very well. If you don't have the skill or the ability, God's then put someone in your life around you that do. You're just not utilizing your resources. Don't get left out here because a closed mouth don't get fed. If you want to eat, you're going to have to speak. That's just the way it is. I know what it is. I know how life be. I know that pressure get heavy. Sometimes you want to ball up, run under a rock. Let me tell you what happened underneath that rock. Not shit. Don't do it. Stay focused. Stay locked in. You a winner. I promise you. You feel me? I ain't gonna hold you though. Y'all know what it is. We back at it, man. Episode 1. It's just a little tap in. You feel me? I love y'all. We're gonna keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna see me. We're gonna have a guest. We're gonna have a host. You know me, I do the most. Y'all stay with it. I'm committed. Kicking it with Ken. We gone, baby.